Greetings to you all who are listening to me. My name is Dev Tiwari, and it's with great confidence and deep respect for the nation that I am going to start my speech today. As Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, who was the head of drafting committee out of other 8 committees, out of other 7 committees which are making our constitution, has once said, rights are not protected by the laws, but by the social and moral conscience of the people. Keeping this thought in the mind, I am here to speak on a topic that has immense value in citizens' life, our fundamental duties. You may have listened many of us to speaking or talking or discussing over the topic of fundamental rights, but not over the fundamental duties. These are not the mere words written in our constitution. These are the pillars. They are the pillars that support our freedom. And responsibilities that uphold our unity. So, let's explore what makes us responsible, aware, and empowered citizen of India. Fundamental duties. You may have fundamental duties. There was no such word in our constitution when it was drafted first. But after 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act 1976, the concept of fundamental duties has been borrowed from the USSR and added to the 4th A part of our constitution. Originally, we have 10 fundamental duties, but 11th fundamental duty has been added to it by the 86th Constitutional Amendment Act 2002. So currently we have 11 fundamental duties. Fundamental duties are non-justiciable, means no one can punish us over not following the fundamental duties. No one can punish, but we should have to follow them. If we are living in this nation, we should have to follow the fundamental duties. We should have to do the fundamental duties. You may have listened these lines. देश हमें देता है सब कुछ, हम भी तो कुछ देना सीखें. सूरज हमें रोशनी देता, हवा नया जीवन देती है. Our motherland, our India, our country, our nation, our Bharat gives us too many things. So it's our duty. So it's our duty to give something to it. And these duties are explained in our constitution and are termed as fundamental duties. The first and best thing to give a nation, according to me, is respect. So the first fundamental duty is to give respect to the ideals, institutions, nation, national anthem, national flag, etc. We should have to give respect to it. The second fundamental duty is to uphold and cherish the noble ideas which inspired our national struggle for freedom, which means you should have to keep the feeling of nationalism alive in your valuable hearts. The third one is to uphold the unity, sovereignty and integrity of India. हमारा तीसरा मौलिक कर्तव्य है कि हम भारत की एकता, अखंडता और संप्रभुता को बनाए रखें। द fourth fundamental duty is to defend, render the national services when called upon to do so. The fourth fundamental duty is to defend and render the national services when called upon to do so. You may have listened these two lines, these hit my mind just at now. उठो जवान देश के वसुंधरा पुकारती. Here Jawan means the youngsters of India. So उठो जवान देश के वसुंधरा पुकारती, देश है पुकारता पुकारती माँ भारती. Right? We should have this feeling in our heart. Right? The fifth fundamental duty is to keep the feeling of brotherhood, transcending religious, linguistic, regional or sectional diversities. We should keep the feeling of brotherhood and to renounce the practices derogatory to the dignity of a woman. I am repeating, to renounce the derogatory practices. To renounce the practices derogatory to the dignity of a woman. At present, according to me, that is dowry. Dowry is a major practice that is derogatory to the dignity of a woman. Right. Now, sixth fundamental duty is to preserve and protect the rich heritage of our composite culture. We should not feel ashamed of following it, but we should be proud of following it. The seventh fundamental duty is to protect and save the natural environment of India, whether it is lakes, rivers, trees, forests, etc. Now, the eighth fundamental duty is to develop the scientific thinking. Humanism, and the mind of inquiry and reforms. In short, we should not follow the superstitions. हमें अंधविश्वासों को नहीं मानना है यदि उसके पीछे कोई वैज्ञानिक तथ्य होगा. If it has any scientific fact behind it, then we should have to follow it, otherwise not. Now, I am hoping that you are not feeling bored by knowing your own duties. So, the ninth fundamental duty. So I hope the ninth fundamental duty is to protect and safeguard the public properties and observe violence. We should be away from the violence. We should not be the violence maker. And while the 10th fundamental duty is to develop yourself. Your 10th fundamental duty that is described in the Constitution of India is to develop yourself so that your nation may also grow up. And the 11th fundamental duty and the last one, which was added by the 86th Constitutional Amendment Act 2002, is majorly of the parents or guardians to provide education to the children whose case may vary between the 6 to 14 years. They should have to provide them education. So these all are your fundamental duties, and I am hoping that you all will follow the fundamental duties in the light of 15 August, that is Independence Day. So till then, Jai Hind.